know they will be asking me about the Madasho products.
This is just to show you what we have been developing and what we are sharing with the communities as a way of empowering.
Gooseberries.
You have the gooseberries.
We had not, we only heard about the gooseberries.
Yes.
Here they are. The nadis.
Yes, the nadis. Yes, yes. Yeah. And then from these seeds, just like the way we saw on the other side about we call it, the lower part we call it hydrosol. So after some times you'll have a lot of oil deposited here. So what you do, because they are immiscible, you remove water that way, and then you are left with oil. Then after you are through with your extraction process, you actually recover the oil. Then from
the reason why these oils are very expensive.
They are very expensive because the yields are low. Yeah. Maybe like this one, this is peppermint. You expect the yield to be about not more than 1%. Wow. For eucalyptus, it's 2. Rosemary is about 1 point some. It is not very. The yield is high. It's low, such that if you have 100 kilos of maybe rosemary or eucalyptus leaves, you'll end up getting 2 liters of oil. Yeah, that is why in the market, the oil is expensive. And that is why there is also a lot of adulteration. Yes, with some other synthetic materials. So that, because it is expensive.
And people have to make money.
And the people have to make money. You also have the sandalwood as well. Like for this one, this is the same sandalwood that we are discussing up there.
Okay.
The oil comes from the wood itself. You grind the wood into powder. This is powder. Oh, sorry, samahani.
It's okay.
I'm doing it so excessively. This is the powder, fine powder. And then you subject to the same process. And then after that, you recover the oil and also the hydrosol. Both of them are useful. Yes.
So the sandalwood is not used in this form, in the powder form. It will still go to the
process. You need to extract oil so that you can get the essential oil and also the hydrosol. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And this is an example of the oils that are there. Rosemary. This is for the castor that was processed. The one that we found from the other side, it was processed into maybe castor hair oil together with some other ingredients like this one, oil from here, oil from rosemary, because rosemary is known to be good for hair. This is mint. And also from different, it's a mixture of essential oils plus maybe the seed oil. And then from there, you can go further and develop some products like these ones.
You mix essential oils.
Yes.
With another.
Yes, plus some other materials, emulsifying agents like the ones we saw from the gum arabic, aloe, like this one. And then you come up with a product like this. We have those technologies in place that we have developed that we share with the communities where these resources are available. That is how we empower them, because after we have trained them, they come and come up with a cottage industry, and then they start processing. When they do that, now they are able to actually even to be in charge of those resources, because they know what it means to have them around.
Finally, I find Zimenia.
Yes, finally you find Zimenia. Like these are ours.
Zimenia, all right.
And this is for one of our entrepreneurs who has benefited from our technologies and now processing the products at the back of the backyard to make a difference in in her life. Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Then we were talking about the indigenous fruits.
Yes.
We have the baobab. The baobab, unfortunately, I don't have the tree, but I have the picture of the baobab. That is tamarindas. I'll try to get one for you. Mbuyu. Good. Even you are quicker than myself. You have them here. We have the mubuyu here. Here is the picture. I wanted to show the picture of the tree. It's here.
Yeah.
It is this one, and these are the fruits, and this is the product. Yes. Okay. Actually, you can have these ones. You can.
Now, this one is the one we put in porridge and tastes fermented.
Exactly, it is the one.
Put it in water.
You also put it in water to extract vitamin C.
Yes.
And some other nutrients. It is rich in nutrients. So when you put it, those nutrients are water soluble. So if you add water, the water will be able to extract nutrients. It's only that when you boil, vitamin C is decomposes.
Yes.
So you just put into water is enough, and then you get the nutrients ready for you to take. Just like the way you are taking. Where is your water? I saw it with just. You can even have baobab.
Yes.
Together with what you are taking, it will be more enhanced.
You mean
this is the powder, this is the dry pulp from the baobab.
Called mkwaju.
Mkwaju.
Mkwaju is the tamarind. Tamarind.
Mkwaju is the tamarind. Yes. And this is just to show you what we have been developing and what we are sharing with the communities as a way of empowering them. Yes.
What I'm holding is a kwaju one.
Yes.
Tamarind.
Yes.
Nice.
We have tamarind, we have baobab. Yeah, both of them are in print there. Yes. Yes.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, and we also have some other fruits from the highlands.
The gooseberries.
You have the gooseberries.
We had not. We only heard about the gooseberries.
Yes.
There they are. The nadis.
Yes, the nadis. Yes. Yeah. And then from these seeds, just like the way we saw on the other side about the castor yielding oil, this one also has yields oil that is quite variable. Yes.
The baobab.
The baobab seeds. Yes, will give you baobab oil.
Okay.
That is also good for cosmetic. And all of them are the resources that we have. Yes.
And of course, the baobab is a very, very, very important tree, especially in the dry areas where we are growing. Right now, we have got a project in Ukambani, KEFRI Karura with 𝐓𝐇𝐀𝐍 in some primary schools. The young shoots, the young leaves are very nutritious vegetables. And actually, you might not even mention Kales, sukuma wiki in West Africa. This is the product they are using for eating ugali and the rice.
Which one?
The baobab.
Baobab. Yes.
Okay.
The young shoots, the young leaves are very edible. In Ukambani, Modokoi, and Wachira and lunch, people's lunch, you take it together with the baobab. Very nutritious.
Wow.
So you can use baobab for the cosmetic oil, for maybe as food, and also maybe food from the pulp, food from the from the leaves. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So these ones are samples from farmers doing it with cottage industry?
No, we are trying to develop this. We are developing this one. It's a baobab beverage from the seeds. We are trying to see how it compares with some other beverages in the market. Yes.
Okay.
Not forgetting the moringa.
The moringa.
Exactly. All those are resources from the ecosystem other than wood.
Other than wood. Wow. Just as you were promised that you're going to visit the lab and see.
Yes.
And you see, as we had mentioned, the indigenous trees, especially in the dry areas, are very, very useful. It's only that people are sitting on gold without knowing. So there are a lot of resources which have not yet been researched on and which are very valuable. in our day-to-day life. Mention health, mention nutrition, mention anything. All of them, almost 90% is coming from the dry areas. In fact, Norman and the team from Karura, we are always to the combined areas because these pieces are doing plenty well in those areas. Unlike in the high potential areas, here in the Mount Kenya region, in the western or in the Rift Valley, where we've got a lot of range. These pieces are almost drought resistant. We can do very well in the dry season.
Wow, my fellow tree growers, we mentioned that we will look for Norman, and the day is finally here. And he has been generous with information, generous with his time and explanation. And I'm sure you have learned a lot today, and especially where you didn't know, in our arid and semi-arid lands, there are gold mines. We can do trees that have medicine and a lot of sources of income that are not imaginable. We are glad to have been here. Special thanks to our expert researcher, Bwana Bernard. I know what I'll be asked after this, whether among all this, and I want him to be far away, not to hear this. I know they will be asking me about the Madasho products. They really ask. I don't know how that makes every product popular.
When you are afraid of saying Madasho, call it erectile
Yes.
Yes.
Of course, we have some other products that we did not present here.
Yes.
That are considered to have numerous uses.
Yes.
One of them is my colleague who is on leave has really worked on a plant species called Modia Waitai.
Yeah.
Modia Waitai, we have the seedling outside.
Okay.
And the powder is the one that is utilized. The powder is from the root bark. It acts as antioxidant.
Yes.
It is also a very good one for the management of, it improves the memory.
Yes. Keep coming.
And we also have some creams that we are also trying to maybe clarify that it is also good for actually maybe the way I may think it works is that when you are stress-free, because that's what it manages the stress.
Yes.
When you are stress-free,
many other good things happen to
you become even quite upright in every aspect. And that is how it maybe works.
Yes.
By the way, what is the real name for the Modia?
Mukobera.
Now,
but in Kikuyu we call it muhokora. You know it?
Yes.
Have you heard of
very much important. Whenever you go to Kakamega and those areas, kila wakati utaona muluja na kila amefunga na kabuda namna hiyo.
Now they bring
but it is normally used for different uses, like in Mukoroine, because they use it a lot. They use it for maybe for the management of stomachache. It works for them.
They realize not only the stomach that fits. When you baptized it, the stomach.
Yes, when you go to Western, the uses are also different.
Yes.
And that is actually what we shall do, because I know it's also good to rely a bit on the indigenous knowledge. We shall get one of them, and he will explain to us better than the way I'm doing.
Now that we are going to visit here again, next time when we come,
yes.
Today we have seen some products that help in the beauty
Yes.
part.
Yeah.
You talk about relaxing part.
Yes, yes.
Now, and the medicinal part.
Yes.
When we come back, we'll be looking at that one specifically.
That is very good.
Fixing that.
Yes, yes.
That other.
In fact, that is very good, because we are even going to our head office here.
Yes.
We shall also actually put it across so
Please
that
request.
exactly,
Yes.
because actually what we are doing, we are trying our what we are trying to do is to meet the demands of our customers.
Nice.
So it is very important that we also go to that direction.
Yes, and
yes.
on behalf of the
Yes. Yes, I was trying to get that nini. It is not in the vision, but it is somewhere about the nini, that kind of the way you have suggested. We should. Our research is customer driven. When someone comes and they say we want also you to maybe investigate this, we feel happy to do so.
You mean now?
To add on top of that, what I'm thinking is, whenever you go to a cracks, cracks are usual forums. We usually have in our different eco centers, and these are center research advisory committee meetings. Where we meet all the stakeholders, you included, the media, everybody is in that meeting. In every center, you have to have one before the financial year, so that our research is always demand driven. So when you demand that lazima tujue prostate cancer itatibiwa na nini. So let's go into the details of hii mti inaita nini? Because you have been lying on hata sio mkombero.
Prunus africana. Let's validate it. Let's come with the people. Yes.
Itatumia kiasi gani na itatumika wakati gani?
The optimum
because
dose.
cancer might be old in your whatever, and after ujaribu kunywa hiyo whatever haitatibu. So let's
it's good to shed a bit more light.
Yeah. The good thing is I hear in your files, in your next magazine, when you are addressing the customer's requests, you will put there. And on this day, we were asked about mother show.
Yes.
But what I have realized from your explanation is that talk about any ailment, the forest has an answer.
Yes.
Talk about any challenge, including economic,
Clean,
the forests, the tree has an answer. But that tree has to grow, as Bernard has always told us. So we are not only now planting trees, but making them grow so that they can give us that answer.
Yes.
You told us they give us food, source of income. It even brings people together the way we are today.
Herbal medicine, exactly.
The herbal medicine.
Yes.
We were told about trees that fix the nitrogen in the soils, so they will help the soils give us more food.
Yes.
And we have seen if we need the birds around and other animals, they still depend on it. That's why we say we all need to grow trees.
Yes.
Because the oxygen as well. I was shown a tree that is rich in oxygen. And not only that one, but every other tree. We are told about cleaning the atmosphere and giving us water and many more. I can see your hands are full and you don't have all the products that are here.
Imagine.
Okay. I was just talking.
Before,
I was just talking.
Yeah.
The other ones you can put here. So all from different trees. Oh my God, my dear tree growers, we don't have a choice. We have to grow trees. We have to grow trees. Allah. Madasho coming. Oh yes.
And the other uses as well.
And many other uses. And by the way, I have not eaten the leaves
of the baobab.
Of the baobab. and you hear the leaves of the baobab and the powder. More is coming. Hang on. More is coming. Hang on. This is how beneficial that one tree that you are planting today that can give to you, to the society, to the entire community, to a country like Kenya. Dear fellow tree growers, let us grow trees. My name is Waithira Muithirania, benefiting from a tree that was grown. I have to grow and grow and grow many trees to improve, to increase the tree cover and the forest cover for more and more benefits.
Oh, sorry, don't worry.